Good afternoon, Chairman and committee members. My name is Nicole Milovich-Walters. I'm Mayor-elect of Palos Park. I'm also here representing Southwest Conference of Mayors. Palos Park is primarily a residential community located in the southwest suburbs of Chicago with just under 5,000 residents. While our population is small, the land area is large, and the cost of providing a full range of services is expensive. The village depends on stable revenue sources like property taxes and income taxes, LGDF, to pay for services to the community. When we look at our receipts from LGDF for individuals and corporations, the combined rate has been roughly 6.5% since 2011, not the 10% we need to sustain the growing costs of our operations. Had the small village of Palos Park received its full 10% share of LGDF over the years, we would have had an additional $3.59 million in our general fund, which is the main operating fund for the village. Let me put this value of this revenue diversion into perspective. The village's local road and drainage systems are in disrepair, despite doing the best to have annual road rehabilitation programs. And as the Public Works Commissioner for the past 16 years, it has been a challenge. And this past year, the Village Council and I were forced to go to the market for a $3 million bond issue that we will need to pay back over the next 20 years to catch up fixing our streets. Had we had the LGDF funds that the state withheld from us, we would have been doing more road and drainage projects over the years rather than simply patching a system that was already in poor condition. Another example of where the monies diverted by the state would have benefited the constituents of Palos Park would be in the police pension funding. The village's contribution to the police pension fund for its small police department has increased every year since its inception. Since 2011, the village contributed more than $3.3 million to its public safety pension fund. The big difference in our community is that we do not and cannot levy for this pension money. The pension contribution comes right off the top of our general fund operating budget. This annual expense represents approximately 9% of the village's general fund budget. By these examples, you can clearly tell what the diversion of LGDF has meant to the village of Palos Park. We, like all other communities, large or small, need to count on stable, reliable revenue sources to fund our operations. These operations serve all our respective constituents. Thank you so much for this opportunity to testify before the committee. We do stand with the other communities in support of House Bill 1116 and 2087, as well as Senate Bill 180 and 2206. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the next speaker regarding revenue, Mayor Fred Bellato of Blue Island.